For you to get a great item at a great price, but only within the parameters of the weekend. And given that Friday is our official start and jump start to the weekend, we bring you Amazon's Echo Show tonight. The Echo Show 8. Brett Hamilton is my special guest, one of our electronic experts. How many years now?
11?
11 years. Now, we call this the Echo Show 8 because it's an 8-inch screen, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. So this was the 5, to give you a little comparison. A much bigger display, but all the cool stuff that you would expect from the Echo.
Well, and if you want to see that up close, bring it up, back up here. There we go. So look at that. Look at the difference.
Previous version.
This is the 5-inch. This is what we're offering tonight at best price available, $89.96. Now, if you are an Amazon Prime member, all the Amazon Prime video is available to you through this screen.
Yep.
If you subscribe to Hulu and you stream through Hulu, all of that is available on the screen. But also, everything you love about your Amazon Echo is now video.
Yeah, anything that you wish you could have seen before, like the recipe, like the weather for the 7-day forecast, like how about being able to use this as a tiny QVC TV? Yes, Alexa, open QVC. Now you have the ability to have her tell you what we're doing, like the Today's Special Value, everything else, including Alexa, show live stream, including being able to watch QVC anywhere that you have Wi-Fi. Meaning now, yeah, it'll take a second to buffer, but what you can do is put this by the bed, put it in the bathroom, put it in the kitchen, and cook and bake along with David on Wednesdays and Sundays. But there you go, with what, maybe a 20-second delay, a miniature QVC TV as part of your Echo.
I love it. You're also going to love the great value, and this is the lowest price available anywhere, even Amazon, and they make the item, right?
That's correct.
So if you look at this and you realize that your Amazon Echo Show 8 with Alexa, $129.99, that's just for the Echo. Tonight, we're giving you the Echo, plus we're giving you the Yoga International, America's Test Kitchen, which I love, Merriam-Webster, and all the great things in the voucher. All total will be $219.89. We're $130 less, Brett. We are the lowest price available. 6 easy payments of $14.99. Oh, and the shipping and handling is free.
Yep. So
this is a great opportunity.
Yeah, we get it to you. And the biggest pet peeve that I hear, at least on Facebook and from others about electronics, is I don't know how to use it. I don't know where to right click. I don't know where to left click. I don't know where to download. How about none of that? It's hands free. This device is your personal assistant, and everything I'm going to show you over the next 15 minutes is free. Meaning, if you go from watching QVC to wanting to see your favorite family member or a family member or somebody you don't see, phone call is nice. But what if from anywhere in the country, whether across the street, across the state, or on the other side of the U.S., you could simply say that person's name and they would come to life? Alexa, drop in on Megan. This is the drop-in feature. You need a second device to do this, but what we are doing is heading up to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where my mother-in-law lives. She had a little bit of surgery this week, so Meg is on nursing duty, and she's hanging out with her mom, and they are... Well, last I checked, they were making pizza and drinking wine, so it sounds like the recovery's going pretty well. Hey, Meg.
Hello.
Hello. And who's your little friend?
Oh, well, this is Rosie.
That is her mom's little kitten that she got a few months ago.
Oh, that's nice.
So there you go. Whether it's the cat, whether it's the grandparents, whether it's the parents, whether it's the grandkids, no matter where you are in the country, as long as they have an Echo Show on the other side, you simply say the name of that device. And obviously, I named this one Megan. And I want to point out, David, Meg just unplugged that one from the house. We had it as one of the Echoes in our home.
Yep.
Sure.
Took it with her up to Lancaster, plugged it in, signed into her mom's Wi-Fi, and instantly you've got a video call. No left, right clicking, no Skyping, no FaceTiming, no needing to figure out whether you have the proper app or anything like that. It's all built in.
And that's what makes these so extraordinary. We've got the choice of black or white tonight, and you've got this great value, lowest price available, but only available at for this weekend at this price. Now, Megan, please give your mother our very best.
I will.
All right. I'll see you soon if you ever come back home again. Tell your mom we love her.
I will. Love you.
All right. Talk to you later.
Take care. Bye-bye.
And just as easy to make that call go away, you simply hit say hang up or hit the little icon there on the screen. So we watched QVC and we checked in with a family member. What about checking in on your home? What about those of you that have Blink cameras and Ring cameras and Arlo cameras and cloud cams? You're upstairs in bed, 11 o'clock at night, and you hear in the kitchen, You're not going downstairs to check and see who it is. Well, you could check through your Echo to see if there's something going in your home simply by saying, Alexa, show me the kitchen.
Okay.
Now, what this does is it connects to any sort of affiliated camera, meaning as long as it's enabled with the Echo, that's my kitchen. And I can't prove to you that it's live because obviously my wife's not home right now and I'm not home right now, but yes, it could be a driveway camera, it could be a front door camera, it could be a doorbell. All of those devices work in unison, David, with the Echo itself, and you can do that from anywhere.
And you're going to love this great value. This is $89.96, not only for the Echo Show, but also for all the great vouchers that we're including here. The voucher that includes the Yoga International, America's Test Kitchen, Merriam-Webster, all the other things that we're including. $219.89, if sold separately, were $130 less, but just the cost of the machine is $129.99. We're going to do all of it tonight for $89.96. 6 easy payments and free shipping and handling, lowest price available.
Indeed. On top of everything I've shown you so far, here's our serious moment. There is something that I discovered 2 or 3 years ago called Ask My Buddy. It's a free app. Amazon calls them skills. That's their name in the Echo world. And Ask My Buddy will allow you to do something that's pretty impressive. It's to keep an eye on somebody like an older parent, an older grandparent, the kids when you're not at home. If you have somebody in your life that may not be as mobile and they live alone, God forbid, they're walking through the house and they trip and fall and they can't get to a phone. They can't reach their landline. Maybe they don't have a cell phone or they can't get to their cell phone. So Ask My Buddy allows you to build an emergency contact list to protect that person. So I am going to be the elderly person, or I'm going to be the person that lives alone, and I'm going to be that person, I want to turn the ringer on my phone, I'm going to be that person that slips and falls, hits the ground, and can't get to the phone. So how do I get help? Alexa, ask my buddy to alert my family. Now, what happens in real time
Okay.
is pretty impressive. How fast did that happen? Everybody right now on the contact list is getting a phone call. And when they get the phone call, this is what they hear on the other side.
Hello, Brett. Hamilton sent you an alert via AskMyBuddy.net on Amazon Alexa. This alert is sent only if this person is asked for help.
Not only does everybody on the contact list get a phone call, everybody gets a follow-up email, everybody gets a follow-up text message. If you use this device one time and it helps to save somebody's life, I think it's worth that and so much more.
Well,
so,
I can tell you now that 300 of these are out the door in this show alone. What you should also know is that this big, generous screen becomes that great little tool at your bedside. It's your alarm clock, it's what's the weather, it's everything right there at your fingertips or at the sound of your voice, the prompt of your voice. If you're someone that loves streaming any of the Amazon Prime videos that you're watching on television or your tablet or your phone, you're now watching it right here, like, oh, I don't know, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, or Fleabag, or any of the other cool things that are happening on Amazon Prime Video, or Hulu, for that matter.
Yeah, and it's as simple as doing this. Alexa, play The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Now, this is a show that I'll be the first one to say, I thought it started really slow the first couple episodes. Meg and I were ready to give up on it. 3 seasons later, I can't wait for the next season to come back because it is so well done. So now, guess what? Sitting by your bed, sitting in the kitchen, sitting in the living room, you got a TV to watch all of your Amazon content. And as David just mentioned, you can also do this. Alexa, open Hulu.
Here's Hulu.
If you've got a Hulu subscription, now you've got access to Hulu on your Amazon Echo. And as you can tell, Meg was watching The Golden Girls. That was the last show she saw. And she can pick up exactly where she left off. That was season 1, episode 18.
10?
Or 18.
Oh, that says 18.
Or 10, whatever it might be. We're doing this all with our voices. Again, finally, somebody came up with a way to make technology easy. And of course, it had to be Amazon. They were like, you don't need this. We don't have to click this. We don't have to download this. We just need to say what we want, and it comes to life, David.
Now, you're going to love the great price. You're going to love the lowest price available, which is the really big story here. And you're going to love that everything that you do now with your Echo at home, you now do with video if you need it. You want to check the weather. You want to be able to do anything that you can do with your Echo. It's now video format, and that's really exciting. If there are recipe videos you want to watch while you're cooking, you're going to be able to do that. If you want to be able to do and watch QVC while you're in various parts of the house, whatever the case may be, we're going to make it available to you through this great buy. but you want to do it this weekend, because only this weekend will we do this price and be able to bring it to you the lowest price available on this, $89 and change for an Amazon Show Echo. This is the 8, meaning an 8-inch screen.
Yeah.
Black or white are your color choices.
Yeah, and speaking of cooking and baking and in the kitchen with David, how about this? How about a Tuesday afternoon at 2 o'clock and you have no idea what to make for dinner for the family? And you got too many other things going on. You could go through a cookbook, you could start Googling and all that stuff, or you could do this. Alexa, show me easy dinner recipes.
Okay, for dinner that takes less than 30 minutes, here's a few recipes.
Now,
And lots more.
check this out. You tap onto a recipe and she will take you step by step with your voice. See how it says start recipe? Yeah, I could tap it, but maybe my hands are in the batter, so I say, Alexa, start recipe.
Okay, I'll read the directions one step at a time. At any time, you can ask me to move to the next step. Step 1.
Now, we don't
Slice
have
the
time to
beef
go
into
through this
thin
entire
strips.
recipe. I want to show you something
Add
else
half
really
of
cool.
the soy sauce and juice from
Before
half
you
a
can
lime
cook it, you got to make sure you have all the ingredients. She shows you right there exactly what you need, and you go, uh-oh, we don't have any broccoli. Alexa, add broccoli to my shopping list.
I added broccoli to your shopping list.
And you're saying, well, that's terrific, except I'm not going to take the Echo with me to the grocery store. No, you're not, but you're going to take your phone, aren't you? And all you have to do is look at my screen here and see that everything that's on that list is on this list. Alexa, add Grey Goose to the shopping list.
I don't know who drinks that.
Grey Goose added to your shopping list.
And in real time, Grey Goose goes from here
Jane Tracy just laughed out loud.
to here. So if
Out
Jane,
loud.
if Jane is at home making dinner and realizes that she's missing the Grey Goose, while David's walking down the aisle at Wegmans, he gets a little alert on his phone. Oh, but you know what? Would you really have ever forgotten the Grey Goose to begin with?
Unlikely.
Unlikely. So you get the point. So you're baking, you're cooking, you're doing all that stuff. She's doing it for you. And by the way, we were making something. Alexa, next step.
Step 2.
And she goes
In a
right
liquid
back to where she
measuring
was
cup, whisk
before.
together the beef stock.
That's pretty
cane
cool,
sugar,
right?
Remaining soy sauce.
Now, everything is
cornstarch.
right here at your fingertips. Say you want to check the weather outside.
Sure.
You're waking up in the morning and you're wondering what the weather is because you've got to go dress the kids for the school bus.
Yeah, it's as simple. Let's take you home from scratch. So it'll be the first thing in the morning. Alexa, go home. Let's show you a quick day in the life. So before you even get out of bed, Alexa, will it rain today?
No rain is expected tonight.
Oh, good.
Now, before, you didn't get the forecast. You heard the forecast. Now you can see what it's going to do throughout the day. Well, we know it's not going to rain, but let's check the traffic to see if you can get 5 more minutes of snooze there. Alexa, how's the traffic?
Right now, traffic on your commute looks pretty clear. The fastest route takes about 9 minutes via Airport Road and Paoli Pike.
Because all you have to do is put your destination in there, and she'll tell you in real time how the traffic's doing. Now, there's a lamp behind David, so that can be a lamp in the bedroom, the kitchen, the living room, the den, the basement, wherever it might be. It's on. You want it off. You simply say, Alexa, turn off family room light.
Okay.
Right?
Now,
Little
that
things like that.
requires a smart plug,
Which is right here.
which we have available as a separate purchase tonight for $19.98. Now, it's important to know that this smart plug is even smarter than the ones we've offered before.
Yep.
This one's made by Amazon. So once you have the Echo Show at home and you have this plug and you plug it into the wall, it immediately pairs with the Echo.
Yeah, it's amazing. It used to be when you bought smart plugs, you had to download their app, you had to figure out how to make these work, then you had to figure out how to get the Echo.
You had to do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around.
Exactly.
What you had to do.
These two talk to each other now, and they couldn't have made any. And by the way, you can plug in as many of these as you want. We have these throughout the entire house. It's pretty cool. Listen, does it sound like you're lazy when you're doing that? A little bit, but for many of you, mobility may be an issue.
No, not lazy.
Or
Smart home.
comfortable. Maybe
Smart
you're
home.
reclining.
Yeah, because you know what? Everybody's going to this smarter home environment. We've got this high-speed internet in our homes, and we're just scratching the surface with what it can do, right? Because we use it for our tablet or our home computer. But once you start plugging in all these other devices that use the internet and your high-speed connection, now suddenly you're turning your home into a smart home. Maybe you're buying the smart plugs and you're turning things on all around the house. You're buying one of those cool smart thermostats that can also be controlled through your Echo Show. And just maybe at the end of a long day when you come home, pick up a